In a sea of video thumbnails, you want yours to be the one that's the most clickable. But what's the science behind a great thumbnail, and why is it important anyway? So I'm giving you all of my best strategies for how to make a good thumbnail for your YouTube. There is one specific YouTube metric that thumbnails drastically impact, and this can make or break the growth of your channel. So keep an eye on this one in the YouTube studio. I'm going to show you how to get to that in just a moment. Now, YouTube is a big place. Thousands of hours of video are uploaded every minute. So naturally, not every thumbnail knocks it out of the park. So I want to save you the hassle by telling you the biggest misconception about YouTube video thumbnails that too many creators are falling for. And of course, I want to give you my 5 best tips for creating custom YouTube thumbnails. And trust me, I have done a lot of trial and error to figure this out. So stick to the end of this video and we'll tackle those together. There is one YouTube metric that thumbnails can drastically affect, and it's really important for you to know this because YouTube is measuring your success, and this can make or break your channel, because if this metric is not good, they're not going to put your videos in front of more people. If it's good, they're going to show it to more people. So this metric is your click-through rate. This is the number of clicks divided by the number of thumbnail impressions on a video. So in other words, how many times your thumbnail is seen on YouTube and clicked on compared to your competitors. So for example, if your thumbnail is seen 1,000 times on YouTube and 100 people click on it, that's a click-through rate of 10%. So we aim for a click-through rate of at least 4%. I know that might sound low, but think there's a sea of YouTube thumbnails here. So your goal is 4%. Now, if you go to your channel metrics and you see the thumbnails for each individual video and you see that some are less than 4%, switch it out, test it out, and see which one is going to get you the better metric. Half of all YouTube channels and videos on YouTube have an impressions click-through rate that can range between about like 2 to 10%. So again, make sure you're looking at that goal of 4% and you can switch it out. TubeBuddy is a software that I love to use, and I'll link in the description below. They actually have a split testing tool that you can put up 2 different thumbnails against each other and test out to see which one gets the better click-through rate, which is worth the investment of time to do that and the investment of money for this software. It's a minimal cost, but the better your click-through rate is on these videos, the more people that can see them. So that's another thing that you can try testing out for your YouTube thumbnails. Now, a common misconception about your YouTube thumbnails is that you should include the video title in your thumbnail as the text. If you take a look at my YouTube channel, I think my thumbnails are pretty good. You can go check it out and see this as an example. You definitely want to include some text in your thumbnail if you can, but you don't need to reiterate the video title in there. And also remember, your thumbnail is so tiny that you don't want to have too many words. You want it to be mostly an image of like you or the subject of the video, and you could put some words in there that's like a hook or another headline of that video. Your video title is optimized to rank for YouTube search results, so your thumbnail is your chance to intrigue people to click with maybe some other words that are different from the title of the video. You can think of the text in your thumbnail as like an alternate video title or something to offer more context on what the video is about. So if you do this right, viewers will often click without even knowing the video title because that thumbnail might have piqued some interest for them. And hey, before we move on, have you subscribed to this channel yet? Have you checked out the thumbnails? Do you like them? Do you want to see more of these videos? If you want to bring your business closer to infinite cash flow with evergreen content and incredible offers, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button to be notified every time I upload one of these trainings. Now I want to share with you my 5 best tips for creating custom YouTube thumbnails. These are so important. These are things that I've been using on my channel for years since I started my channel in 2016, and what's helped me to grow it to what it is today. The first thing you're going to need is, first of all, you need to verify your channel. You won't be able to upload a custom thumbnail until your channel is verified. So all you have to do is go to youtube.com/verify. It's going to ask you for like a phone number to just confirm that you're not a robot. Go through those directions there, and that will verify your channel. If you don't verify your channel, YouTube is going to auto-generate 3 random options for you, and typically they're just random screenshots that have nothing to do with the video, might even be you in a silly position or your mouth hanging open. So you want to make sure that you actually verify your channel so you have the ability to upload custom thumbnails. My second tip for your custom thumbnails is to be bright and bold. So typically you want your thumbnail to be clear, have it stand out, but also not be too busy. If there's too much going on, it can be difficult to read and understand. Remember, your thumbnail is so tiny that if there's too many words on it, they can't read it anyway. So again, I recommend like big picture of you or the subject of the video and then some text. My third tip is to include the subject's face. So like I just mentioned, we want to be able to see your face or the subject of the video, and this also helps the algorithms recognize that there is a real person behind the content. And typically, humans connect to humans. We want to connect with each other, and if we can see that person on there and feel like, oh, they look friendly or they look fun or, you know, exciting, I want to listen to them and see what this video is about, that's going to help them to actually click through by seeing your warm and inviting face. So if you can put your picture on there along with a little bit of text, that's what's going to help people to click through. Speaking of click through, my fourth tip is to intrigue without the clickbait. So your thumbnail should be relevant to the video and pique your audience's curiosity, you know, include a hook, some emotion, maybe even have some props or visual cues in your thumbnail to pique curiosity, but illustrate what the video is about. Don't have it be like a bait and switch that they think it's going to be about one thing and it's clickbait, it gets them to click through, but then it's misleading. That is going to affect your watch time. And if YouTube sees that your watch time is low, YouTube isn't going to put that video in front of more people. So those two metrics you want to be looking for the most are your click-through rate to see that people are clicking through on your thumbnail, and your watch time to see that people are actually retained and watching throughout the video. And my fifth tip is to be distinct, but also aligned with your branding. So I'd recommend including your branding colors so that subscribers know it's your video and not just randomly based on the thumbnail. And we want to make sure that your thumbnails aren't just all the same. Use different images and text. So one of the things that I do is after a video, I'll actually keep rolling and I'll do a pose. So I'm still in the same outfit, same position, and that's what the thumbnail will be for that particular video. Whenever I go onto a YouTube channel and see that all of their thumbnails are just the same, it looks like they haven't put too much effort into the quality of their videos. And really, the most important quality of the videos are the things that you're saying, the message, the words, the context that you're relaying to your audience. But if I see the thumbnails and they all look the same, like maybe they're the exact same screenshot, it's not click-worthy. It's not intriguing me to actually want to click. So take some time, take some effort to actually customize your thumbnails. And there's a very simple way that you can do this at zero cost to you. One of my favorite softwares to use is Canva. It's a free cloud-based graphic design software. You can use the free version. They also do have a paid version if you want more functionality, but I use the free version for years. Canva has a ton of thumbnail templates that you can just use, ones that are proven to work, and switch it out with your text and your images and be able to upload them directly to your YouTube channel without you having to pay expensive costs of hiring a professional graphic designer, or without you having to go to school or take a course to learn all about designing graphics, because Canva has it all done for you. If you're making videos right now, what do you use to create video thumbnails? Do you just choose one from YouTube that auto-generates for you, or do you use Canva? Let me know in the comments below. Having great YouTube thumbnails can be the difference in a channel that gets noticed and is consistently growing, or a channel that is forgotten about. So it's really important that you take these tips, use my 5 tips that I gave you in every single thumbnail that you make. And I totally recommend stay consistent with monitoring your metrics. Go into YouTube Creator Studio and look at every video's watch time. You want that watch time to be at about 40% or higher, and your click-through rate for your thumbnails, you want those to be at above 4%. Again, if they're less than 4%, go back into Canva, redesign a different thumbnail, use a different template, and upload that one. You can always change out maybe the color of it. You can change out maybe some of the text on it. But don't change anything else about your video, just change the thumbnail. We only want to split test one thing at a time. One of the other things that you can do to make sure that you're standing out from your competitors is to look up the topic of your video that you're showing up for. So if this video is about how to create your YouTube thumbnails, I might type in to the search and see what other videos come up from that and see what those thumbnails look like. And if there's a pattern to those thumbnails, let's say all of them are using green and blue, maybe I make my thumbnail orange and yellow so that it's different, it stands out from the other competitors. So keep that in mind as you're creating thumbnails for yourself. If you're ready to take your content marketing to the next level with a 1-day-a-month strategy that drives leads for life, I'd love for you to click below and reserve your spot in my next free training. This is the exact strategy that my 6, 7, and 8-figure clients use to maximize their cash flow through online content, and you could be next. I'll see you there.